thing, like, whatever your view is on fair use, this is as much the DNC's fault as everybody else that CNN gave us a copyright strike and shut down our stream yesterday. When we are trying to figure out who is the best person to be the Democratic candidate for the presidency of the United States, that should be public domain, period. Like the State of the Union. There's a pool feed and everybody can cover it. CNN has their stream, and CBS, and YouTube channels, and whatever. The DNC, quite frankly, should insist to whoever they work with for these debates, including CNN, we will let you brand it, we will let you run the feed and all of that stuff, but you've got to let whoever wants to comment on it live, because we consider this a public service. So yeah, CNN is to blame, but it's also the DNC that didn't impose that, okay? Let's see what else we've got here. Host your own debate with Kyle and Sam Burney. That's an idea. Aiden P. Hope Yang can break through the aggressive debate. I'm curious to see how Andrew Yang does tonight, because he's the only, and actually he was qualified for the third debate, and now he no longer is, interestingly enough. He is the only one, though, of those zeros and ones who is now at 2.3 and might actually qualify for the third debate. Baron Steuben says presidential debates should be free for everyone like they are in Brazil. I agree with you. Mr. Atheist says, unrelated, avoid the atheist tag. I proved today it will trigger demonetization. Val says, hope you are live today. I'm live right now. I mean, you're talking to me right now. Paul says support for David. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. It's better. Paul says support for David with a $1.99 super chat. So we opened the phones yesterday after a great Twitch stream, and we may do it again tonight. As we get new members on our website, coupon code is right over there. You know, I think I might have to stop these alerts for now, because I think that's what's slowing down the stream. Let me just cover that up. I'm going to turn that off for now and see if that stops the glitching, because I don't want the stream to glitch. It's just not good. It's not good for anyone. As new members sign up on my website, this includes here, it will transfer over to twitch.tv/David Pakman at the top of the hour. The number up there will go up. If and when we get to 25 new members, when the debate concludes, I will open up the phone lines and look forward to hearing from people. And that will be a really great thing, in my opinion. So I look forward to that. We've got, I'm still getting that, interestingly enough, I'm still getting that glitching. I don't know what's causing that. Let's see if I can remove it even further. That seems to have helped a little bit. Yeah, maybe those alerts, something's wrong. Maybe OBS can't handle those alerts. That's not good. Casey Bates says, I would love to see a panel of Jank, yourself, and another independent media host to facilitate a debate. What's the reality of this happening? I don't know. I mean, I would love to do that. It probably shouldn't be me who organizes it. It should probably be somebody else who organizes it. But I would absolutely participate. Okay, I'll be honest, I see that the stream continues to glitch. This has never happened before, and I don't know what it is that's causing it, quite frankly. Let me see if I switch to another shot, just so I can take a look at a couple of things. I'm not sure what it is that is causing that to happen. Let's see if I can turn a couple of other things off here. Okay, let's see if that helps. I don't know what it is, and I apologize for that. I wish that it wasn't doing that, but we will have to see. It's not glitching, people are saying. So I'm seeing it freeze like every 30 seconds, but people are now saying that it's not happening. What am I going to be looking at? It's my OBS. Oh, interesting. Well, that's not good. What am I going to be looking for tonight? I'm going to be looking for a couple things. Does Joe Biden show up as high energy Joe Biden? Joe Biden looked very, very sort of semi-comatose in a sense during the last debate, and that was not good for him. We'll see which Joe Biden shows up today. I will be paying attention to who of any of the zeros and ones stands out and maybe can make some gains when it comes to their polling. Andrew Yang, really the only low polling candidate who has had any significant gain to speak of since the last debate. So I'll be watching him and all the other folks, right? I mean, can Tulsi Gabbard make an impression? Can Kristen Gillibrand, I think she's in tonight's debate. Can she do something? I'm also going to be paying attention to Julian Castro because Castro in the first debate, I think, did extraordinarily well. However, he didn't really do much in terms of the polling between the last debate and this debate. Clearly, he has the stuff to debate. He has a lot of the right positions, although not all of them. And I'm going to be paying attention to Julian Castro. Now, zooming out, aside from like individual candidates, this so far has been one of the worst moderated debates that I have ever seen. CNN with their pseudo-Republican talking point questions, with their just bold-faced attempt. Is it bold or bald-faced? I never remember which one it is. People always seem to tell me it's the other. Their very obvious attempts to try to get candidates to argue with each other. And Bernie Sanders actually called out at least one of the questions yesterday as effectively a Republican talking point. I want to see what happens with that. Are candidates going to call out the questions when the questions are ridiculous? And I'm sure that they will be. And you might have noticed yesterday that there was concern about Bernie and Warren on the same stage. By concern, I mean there was a question as to whether it would weaken the progressive wing of the Democratic Party to have the two strongest progressives with the most support on the stage at the same time. The answer is no. The answer is that having them both on the stage at the same time did wonders for showing how well put together the progressive wing of the Democratic Party is. They worked well together. They showed that they had mildly different versions of achieving many of the same goals. I thought it was the best thing from yesterday's debate was Warren and Bernie on the same stage together and calling out bad questions, calling out lukewarm milquetoast arguments from the other candidates. Okay, people are asking, how am I streaming with my copyright strike? Yesterday we tried to do a live stream on YouTube. The YouTube stream was shut down by CNN, which issued me a copyright strike, banning me from live streaming for 90 days. And yet here I am. And the reason is I spent all day today, in addition to producing and taping and researching today's broadcast show, and working with our staff on all the technical stuff and all of that. I spent half the day talking to people at YouTube and elsewhere, and I basically had to grovel for CNN to pull the strike, and they did recently, so I'm streaming here. But this is merely a pre-debate stream. The real thing and the commentary is going to be over on twitch.tv/David.Pakman. /David Pakman. And I'm going to go over there right now just to see how things are going. We will be switching over there probably at 5 of in about another 10 minutes. And there's a lot happening. And by the way, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can send me a free paid subscription over on Twitch. So make sure you get over there and I'll explain how that all is going to work. Let's see what other questions or comments we have over on Super Chats. Let's see. Message retracted. How are you streaming with the strike? Just address that. Jason Saremba says, FCNN, go David. P, #Yang. BD Matster, did you get all your members back as well, David? I don't know. Over the last year, we built up 1,000 YouTube members using the join button down below, and this morning it was all showing zeros in our dashboard. YouTube is telling me it has nothing to do with the copyright strike, it's just a glitch. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but so far, not good. Rognut SSBM, when might we see candidates start to team up? I think we saw Bernie and Warren do it last night. I've seen Yang Gabbard and Warren Sanders, pool progressives, floated. Would love to hear your thoughts. I think it's already happening, and I think it's great. Alleyway, I wonder if Matt Dornick still thinks Fox News should ban access to CNN content every time they provide commentary on it. That's a very good question. Inside joke or inside reference for people who may not have seen today's clip. Gilbert Buendia says, do you think Kamala will have a lot of time to talk? I do. Scott Taylor Davis, let's rally the DNC to adopt fair use of debates into their bylaws after the primaries. Yes. Yes, that's an absolute must. William Helmstetter says you should cover the LNC Austin 2020. Is that Libertarian National Convention? Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. David, so happy to see you here, and we'll see you on Twitch. That's Val McClinchy. I wonder if that's Val from Agawam. I wonder if those, I'm only now making the connection. because we see Val McClinchy all the time. We hear on the phone lines Val from Agawam, and maybe it's the same person. Okay, we've got some new members. I want to say thanks to Wayne Lapointe, or Lapointe, I guess, if we were using a French pronunciation. Oh, and Wayne subscribed and already canceled it. I was gonna tack 1 out of 25 up there, but Wayne immediately canceled the membership. I don't think I can do it. But Stephen Lynn is a new member. So we will put Stephen up on the leaderboard. We can do this in live time. There it is. 1 out of 25 new members. Twitch.tv/David Pakman for live commentary at the top of the hour. And then we will open up the phone lines if we get to 25 new members. Mr. Corp. Oh, wait, hold on. Dan Smith says free super chat, Matt. Oh, wait a second. I missed one here. Joaquin Arias says in Spanish, siguiendo el debate desde España, todos los seres humanos necesitamos programas ambiciosos sobre cambio climático. That's why Bernie won 2020. So Joaquin says, following the debate from Spain, all human beings need ambitious plans or programs relating to climate change. That's why Bernie won in 2020. Thank you. Dan Smith, free super chat, math. Mr. Corpus Callosum says the corporate media can't silence the revolution. Mr. Atheist, you're a good dude. Warren is bae. Squirrelosis is a new member. Jacob D, take my free super chat, love your videos. And The Cheese is a new YouTube member. Very, very exciting. Let me see, I want to make sure I'm caught up. Morgan Riggs has also signed up at davidpakman.com or joinpakman.com. That is new member number 2 of the evening, so let me take care of that. Move that over a little bit. 2 out of 25, very, very good. Twitch.tv/David Pakman is where we will be doing live commentary of the debate. I hope you will join me there. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can become a Twitch Prime member. That sends us $5. Well, our share of the $5 for free. Okay, if you have Amazon Prime, please join me over at twitch.tv/David Pakman in mere minutes. You can even go now. We're going to be switching over there relatively soon, and I think it's going to be a very, very exciting night. And then we will be hopefully opening up the phone lines. People asking me to link the Twitch. I'm not going to do that. I've heard that that's not a good thing to do. I've been told that YouTube doesn't like that, so I'm not doing it. Twitch.tv/David Pakman is where we will be. Jason Zaremba asks, can you curse on Twitch? If so, you should. Yeah, you can swear on YouTube Live as well. I'm just sort of not in the mindset of